I'm that, yeah. Been that, still that, will forever be that, forever be.
Hey, Miss Irwin, thank you so much for everything that you've invested into your students during the 2020 to the 2021 school year. The amount of intention and effort that you put into lessons, lectures, assignments, dealing with colleagues. Nothing has gone unnoticed. Your personality and the way you connect with your students beyond school is a dynamic I rarely see and appreciate so much. I think back constantly to the moment at the beginning of this school year when you reassured me that you got me and that there was nothing I needed to worry about. It's that same investment that I value more than you will ever know. Thank you for your passion, for your realness, for your patience, for sharing your brilliance and never holding back. But don't just take my word for it. I have a few friends that wanted to join in and give you your flowers.
During my junior year, I've had the great pleasure of taking 2 classes with Miss Irwin. She always, without fail, communicates her clear love for history to her students. And because of her passion, I've been able to really dig deeper into sociology and now view it as a possible college major or career. I can say with confidence that she is truly one of the best teachers not only at Heritage but across the district. I cannot thank her enough for how much she improves my distance learning experience, from things like our classroom discussions where she lets us openly share our beliefs without criticism, or even with essays that focus on hard-hitting topics that no other teacher would dare explore. It all makes me so much more invested and interested in school. Thank you so much, Ms. Irwin. Know that all of your students truly love and appreciate you as a teacher.
Hi, Ms. Irwin. Thank you so much for the efforts that you have made to make this year very fun, engaging, and creating an interesting learning environment despite the panorama ravaging our lives right now. We love and appreciate you so much. Every A day, I look forward to coming to second period and seeing what stories you have about asshole presidents and the silly side conversations that I have with my classmates in the chat. I feel that A-Push is the only class where I am genuinely having fun and making new friends in the midst of such a heavily isolating time. I am very grateful for the time that you have set aside to help us academically with our AP exams and for the interesting side conversations that we have after class. If I had not switched my schedule to take A-Push, I would be stuck in a boring, stagnant, poor learning environment with no friends or even acquaintances, and that would have been the biggest regret of my school year. Thank you so much for making A-Push very special and fun for us this year. We love you, Miss Irwin!
My name is MOHAMED, and a teacher that I appreciate is Mrs. Irwin. I have African American history with her. My favorite memories in that class would probably have to do with the discussions we had about the current events in pop culture, or things that are just going on today in the world and not just things that happened in the past. I think that this class has positively influenced my distance learning experience. It's not a class where you're bombarded by assignments like other classes, and where you can really take time into an assignment and not have to rush with it. I think Mrs. Irwin has helped me in a lot of ways. I'm thankful that she's easygoing and takes the class slow instead of having to cram information into us like other classes. She really takes the time for us to understand the events that happened in the past, and it's not just through reading but through videos and articles and discussions, which I think is helpful. So yeah, I'm really thankful that she's not harsh and she understands that students haven't had the easiest time during the pandemic.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is ABEBA GEZAHEGN, and I want to discuss my gratitude for Miss Irwin's impact as being one of my first female teachers that I was able to have a really close relationship with.
Hi, Miss Irwin. I guess I'll start off with thank you. You've heard this from a lot of people, I'm sure, so I'll try to say something you haven't heard yet. So, thank you so much for being a teacher and for everything you've done for us this year. It's been a long year, and you made it so engaging, and you made U.S. history so interesting. And I think one of my favorite parts of this class was the fact that you would connect it to things that are going on today. You would tell us the social implications of our history, and that was so important. That was one of the coolest things about your class, and I really admired that about you as a person and as a student. I've grown a lot in this class, in terms of character and in terms of knowledge. So please know that you are responsible for some of that, and I think that's mark of a really good teacher. And I hope you know that you've made a similar impact on many other students as well. Just overall, thank you for being one of the most considerate and funny people on Heritage, pretty much. And I'm really glad to have had you as a teacher. Yeah, thank you so much.